And a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Panther Den as we get set for varsity action. Tonight, George Young alongside Tony Christie. It's varsity girls basketball to begin the evening of varsity action as the Smoky Mountain Mustangs come over the mountain in the Battle of Cowie Mountain to the Panther Den. The Lady Panthers come in at a perfect 3-0. And the Lady Mustangs of Smoky Mountain are 2-3. Lady Panthers are coming into tonight's contest after a road victory over the Brevard Lady Blue Devils on Monday night, the second of 3 games this week. Tony, good to have you back by my side after had a road trip to Brevard on Monday night.
Yes, I was listening.
We had a good time over
good time
in Brevard. But the one thing that we've got the starting lineups first.
Host the Mustangs from Smoky Mountain. If everyone would please rise if physically able, remove hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We'll have the starting lineups introduced by
And now for the starters, starting with Smoky. Number 1, Zayla Spencer. Number 2, Macy White. Number 11, Natalie Paris. Number 14, Kennedy Stewman. And number 24, Hannah Huddleston. All right, Panther fans, get on your feet for your Lady Panthers. She's a guard, wearing number 10, Candace Parker. She handles the point, wearing number 21, Nevaeh Tran. She's big in the middle, coming out of the center, wearing 24, Sydney Williamson. She's a wing, wearing number 30, Tori Inslee. And she's big in the middle, wearing 3-2, Kaden Drake.
That's the starting lineups for both teams. Becca Brooks, your PA announcer this evening at the Panther Den. The Lady Panthers find themselves at a perfect 3-0 here in this young season, but it is a condensed season. In fact, tonight, next Wednesday, next Friday, that's it for home games.
Yes.
And the season concludes the following weekend with just a 10-game condensed schedule. It is necessary to get some wins and get some wins early. And that's what the Lady Panthers have done.
Right, and this seems like it's a little faster than even volleyball was. Volleyball we thought was going to be fast, but basketball has been super fast.
Into the backcourt, going to be secured by Tori Inslee off the glass, and good. We began the basketball slate on January, I believe it was the 18th.
Yep.
And they're going to conclude on February 13th. Less than a month, they're going to pack in 10 games. And hopefully they'll get all 10 games in. That's always a question in these pandemic times. Sydney Williams grabs the rebound, goes up. Shot looked like it was partially blocked. And the board for Smoky Mountain, they'll bring it down with Buchanan. In the paint, knocked away.
Good block by Sydney. The Lady Panthers started off in a 1-3-1 zone. Now I believe they're in 2-3 as the ball is coming in from the baseline.
Some issues with the clock or something here. As they're going to put 7:02 now on the clock. As it's Zayla Spencer to trigger for Coach Olin Dunford. Natalie Paris up top. Could have feed it over to Steuben. Kicks it back out to Paris. Just inside the arc. That ball would not fall. Underneath, Kanan Drake gets double team, kicks it back out. It's Inslee with it now.
Looks like Coach Olin Dunford has his Lady Mustangs out in a 2-3 as well.
It's Candace Parker with the J. Franklin up early on here, 4-0. Underneath, they're going to try to feed Spencer. It's knocked away. Nevaeh Tran brings it up. Parker over to Drake. 6 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Underneath, knocked away. I'll say it was off of Tori Inslee. I thought it had been touched briefly by Lady Mustang, but out of bounds to Smoky. As we tick under 6 minutes left in the opening quarter. Spencer brings it up, feeds Paris. Wyke knocked away. Inslee dribbles, picks up her dribble, finds Williams to the hole. Williams is hacked. And that will send Sydney Williams to the line for 2 shots. Whistle that one on the Lady Mustangs. I believe it was Juan Wyke, or was it Huddleston? Going to be on Huddleston, 24. Williams, first shot, rolls off. It is a wet night. In fact, they're calling for possibly some snow later on, but hopefully we'll get this one in the books. And Smoky will be back across Cowley Mountain before the snow starts falling above 3,500 feet. Top of the key, it's a 3. Well off the mark for Natalie Paris. Panthers going to race up court. Tori Inslee, shot partially blocked. And the board picked up by Spencer.
That was a good hustle back by Natalie Paris.
Issues near the jump circle. Spencer able to secure it. Over to Steuben, 3. At the front of the iron. Offensive board. And a quick whistle on the tie-up. And the possession arrow is back to Franklin. 5-0 your score as we are exactly at 5 minutes left here in the opening quarter of action. George Young, Tony Christie, glad that you're with us on the varsity side of things tonight. I want to thank Josh Brooks along with Matt Bradley and our guest announcer. She may be back. She did that bit of a job. Dylan Garcia.
Yes, Dylan was great.
A senior here at Franklin and also an all-state cross-country runner. Inslee there to follow. It's Candace Parker. 9-0 now, Lady Panthers. And getting the goose egg off the scoreboard for the Lady Mustangs is Hannah Huddleston. Inslee attempts from beyond the arc. She can't hit. Natalie Paris with it. Tiptoes the baseline, and she's got a step on the out-of-bounds line. And it'll go back to the Lady Panthers. 4:04 to go. Next dead ball will have a mask breather timeout. Some of the protocols for COVID-19. I saw in the junior varsity game some folks were asking about the running clock, and it sometimes runs, sometimes it doesn't. They do have some rules in the junior varsity side to speed up the game because there is a 10 o'clock curfew, and the governor has extended that, I believe, through March. They did that today. We didn't hit that curfew.
No, not even close.
Friday night. So tonight they actually did run the clock in the fourth quarter. The rules that I saw, they don't run the clock in the second quarter or the fourth quarter, but this evening they did. So we're underway about the same time that we should have been, about 6:20-ish. They were hoping to get underway about 6:15. That didn't happen. Bodies hit the deck. It's going to be off of a Smoky Mountain Lady Mustang. It was off of Paris. And there's the dead ball, and there's the mask timeout. 3-0. I make that 3:30 to go here in the first. 9-2. Lady Panthers will take a break from the Panther bit right after this.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393.
And welcome back, fans, to the Panther Den. 9-2. 3:30 left here in this first quarter. Mask breather timeout. Under 4 each quarter. That's one of the rules as well. Similar to media timeouts in college.
Yes.
Nevaeh Tran brings it up.
Looks like Coach Dunford adjusted to a 1-2-2 defense.
Drake in the paint feeds Williams. And she gets bumped. Second whistled on Smoky. Wasn't in the act of shooting. Tran will trigger. As Buchanan will check in for Coach Dunford. Or check that. That's going to be Greenlee Flynn checking in. And it goes top of the key. Burns thought about a three. Finds Inslee. Now to Drake, who gets double teamed. It's knocked away. Picks it back up. Does Drake. Now in the corner, being harassed, Nevaeh Tran got to dribble out of it. Find Burns into the corner. Inslee attacks. Feeds Kane and Drake. Her shot blocked. Williams going to pick up the errant block shot. Over to Inslee. Open briefly now. She's going to be harassed and a turnover. And it's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is with Smoky.
Looks like a good adjustment by Coach Olin Dunford with going to that 1-2-2 trap. It looked like they were trapping in all the corners. Every time the Lady Panthers put the ball in the corner, they trapped it.
Natalie Paris brings it up across. Got to feed Nichols and knocked away. Nevaeh Tran feeding Drake in the paint, knocked away again. Williams going to fight for it, wrestle it away from Nicholson, but she can't hit the shot. 2:20 left, opening quarter. In the paint, it's Flynn. Off the glass, it wouldn't fall. Williams there for the defensive board. Off to Burns, up court, knocked away. Another turnover. Paris hits a brick wall in Sydney Williams. Nevaeh Tran now. Bounce pass, it's Inslee. Feeding Drake. And she gets fouled. That'll send Kanan Drake to the line. That's going to be the third whistled on Smoky this quarter. 1:54 to go here in the opening quarter of action.
And it looks like I watched a little bit of the JV game and our last home game. Seems like you actually have to really get fouled for them to call it. That's what, and on both sides. So they're letting the players play a little bit more than usual.
Like the old saying, no blood, no foul.
Yes.
And to draw blood before they'll blow the whistle. Second shot up and good for Kanan Drake. Rosa McCollum will check into the ball game. Paris will have it up top, get double team, put it on the floor. Cross court pass, Nicholson split a double team. Did not split that double team. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow going to rotate to the Lady Panthers. Next game for Franklin is coming up on Saturday, a Saturday afternoon affair.
Saturday.
In Henderson County, playing Hendersonville, but it's at East Henderson High School because Hendersonville High is getting renovated. 3 up and good. It's Nevaeh Tran. 14-2 underneath, shot off the glass and good for Greenlee Flynn. Back to a 10-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. That'll be an early start, JV boys, or JV girls rather, at 1 o'clock because we've got another tie-up. We're leading the league in tie-ups in this first quarter alone. 61 seconds left as we'll get some subs checking in for Coach Hartbarger.
And ever since Coach Dunford changed to that 1-2-2, 2 out of 3 possessions have been turnovers by the Lady Panthers.
Andrea Terrell into the game, along with Burrell. Underneath, knocked away, off of Kendall Burns. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3:30, and 5, I believe, are the official times for those games against Hendersonville coming up on Saturday. We will not have that here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. It is on the NFHS subscription service. Pay-per-view television.
Nice move.
Shot wouldn't fall on the rebound. Another tie-up, and this time it's going to the Lady Panthers. 14-4, 10-point lead with 44 seconds to go here in this opening quarter of action. It's Kendall Burns into the front court now for Coach Scott Hartbarger. Burns now on the dribble, kicks it back out. Burrell. Feed Burns again, deep in that corner. She's going to get double teamed, get bumped, and step on the out-of-bounds line. Fans behind us wanted a foul.
Yeah, but that was the right call. Kendall has to realize that she has to get that ball out of that corner and all the way to the other side of the court so that the defense can move, because defense was there the whole time set.
Off the mark underneath. Lady Mustangs pick up the offensive board. In the paint, Hadley Paris will get hacked. And that'll send Paris to the line, the senior for Coach Dunford. We'll get 2 shots. First foul whistled on Franklin here in this opening half. Paris will get the roll on the first. And she gets the second. And a turnover. Kendall Burns was feeding Terrell, and she went right past. Didn't stop to secure it. Up behind her back. 3 seconds left. At the buzzer. It wouldn't fall for Allison Mackey. We've got 1 quarter in the books here at the Panther Den. We'll watch the cheerleaders here perform before we head to break. Cheerleaders, and they took a little bit longer than they usually do, so we'll keep it here.
Keep it here.
As the horn sounds, and we're about to begin the second quarter at the Panther Den. 14-6 initial outburst offensively for the Lady Panthers. Tony, it was a 9-0 score at one point, and I believe that was a point that Coach Dunford decided to change up his defense.
Yes, switching it to that 1-2-2. It's making it a little bit difficult because it's something that they haven't seen, this year. I believe they haven't seen this year. And the trapping in the corners is a big thing because a lot of people's offenses, involves the ball going to the corner.
Got a turnover on Smoky Mountain. Nevaeh Tran got to bring it up and give it up. Into the hands of Parker. Now Drake in the paint. Leans into one. Can't get it to go. Sydney Williams grabs the offensive board and gets the bucket and the foul. She'll be at the line.
And Sydney has been playing very aggressively in these first four games now.
Fourth whistled on Smoky Mountain. She can't hit the and one. And one, by the way, whistled on Nicholson. Her first for Smoky. And a feed underneath is well over the hands of Nicholson. Tori Inslee in some trouble. Knocked around, picked up Smoky. Natalie Paris gets fouled. That'll send Paris to the line. Two shots for Natalie Paris. Second whistled on Franklin. That'll be on Sydney Williams, her first.
Interested in seeing if Coach Dunford calls for some pressure here.
Second shot good. The 9-point advantage for the Lady Panthers as we took towards 7 minutes left here in this opening half of action. George Young, Tony Christie, glad that you're with us. YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Inslee kicks it out. Drake open jumper. Smoky gonna pick it up. Natalie Paris to the hole. Off the glass. Senior with a bucket. It makes it a 16-9 Lady Panther advantage. Inslee up top. Again, she's going to be double teamed. He gets it stolen away. Aiden Nicholson going to feed up court, and it's intercepted. Parker. Collision. Foul coming up on Smoky Mountain. That one's going to go against Aiden Nicholson. That'll be the fifth whistled on Smoky Mountain.
Against this zone, the Lady Panthers have to recognize that they're getting trapped wherever they throw it. So make sure you less dribbles, more passing.
Nicholson picks up her second. Fifth on Smoky Mountain. Parker over to Kanan Drake. High pass. Now Tori Inslee feeds one over the head of Candace Parker. Out of bounds to Smoky Mountain. Next week, the schedule looks like this. Panther fans, Wednesday here at home against Brevard. That's our next broadcast on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. And then it's senior night next Friday, hosting East Henderson. Wyke wouldn't fall. Offensive board, Flynn goes up. Williams with a defensive board. Nevaeh Tran runs Parker over to Drake. Under 6 left in the second. Parker. Open Nevaeh Tran. Can't get the roll. On the rebound, a whistle going the other way. Over the back. Are they going to whistle that one on Williams?
Looked like they did.
Rosalind McCollum going to check in for Coach Scott Harbarger as Williams takes a seat. That is her second. Third on the Lady Panthers. 5:48 to go here in the second. In the following week, which is the second week of February, a bump on Kanan Drake. That'll be the fourth foul whistled on Franklin. And Kanan will pick up her first. Paris to trigger. knocked away. Paris picks it up.
Awfully close to the end line there.
Yes, it was. Pass fed underneath, intercepted by Tori Inslee. Nevaeh Tran looks to get something going. Inslee now. Over to Drake. Defense collapses, and we've got a whistle away from the basketball. Or was that on the bump?
On the bump there.
It was. The trailing official was the one that blew the whistle. Macy White will pick up the foul. 6th on Smoky.
Oh.
And we're going the other way. Offensive foul.
That was kind of funny because it looked like Rosalind McCullum, like she was, pushing her defender straight down into the basket.
Glad you're with us. Checking the Facebook comment section here. Glad you're with us. You can drop us a line. We'll try to give you a shout out if you are watching tonight. Badley Paris will feed over to Buchanan. Now Wyke with it. Finds Flynn up top, and now another whistle. And I think some issues at the scores table, maybe?
The clock didn't start. Something. Not sure.
An official talking to Coach Scott Hartbarger, the Lady Panthers. They're adjusting the fouls now. So 6-5. Smoky has 6. Franklin has 5. Underneath, Wyke, partially blocked. Inslee was last to touch it out of bounds. Smoky will retain possession.
Strange flow to this game.
I don't think there is a flow. That's the problem.
Yes, that's the problem.
And it's hard to even call the action here. We've got another whistle, and is it a foul or a tie-up? It's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow is back to the Lady Panthers. 4 minutes, 37 seconds left. Kanan Drake gets it into Nevaeh Tran. I'll run through the rest of the schedule. I was starting to run through the rest of the schedule the second week of February as the pass goes over to McCollum. Her shot wouldn't fall. Offensive board, Kanan Drake powers up. It wouldn't fall. Smoky grabs a rebound. Franklin will travel to East Henderson 2 days after they host East Henderson on the following Monday after next Friday's senior night festivities, and a traveling violation on Macy White. The way the schedule had to work out after East Henderson had to cancel the game a couple of weeks ago. They'll play them back-to-back at home on next Friday, the 5th, and then on Monday over at East Henderson High School in East Flat Rock. And then Wednesday, traveling to Pisgah, and then that following Saturday, the 13th, lucky 13th, back against the Smoky Mountain Mustangs in Silva. And that'll round out the season. Errant pass is out of bounds to Smoky Mountain. We've got a whistle, and it is the under 4 mask breather timeout. So we'll take one. 3:50 left. It's been an ugly one so far. 16-9 Lady Panthers with the advantage. Back after this.
Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, Go Panthers.
Welcome back. 16-9. Lady Panther advantage. Mask timeout is in the books. And Smoky will have possession out of the timeout. Macy White is harassed by Inslee. Feeds into the corner. It's Paris. Now Nicholson back to Paris. 3. And a whistle, and it went out of bounds off of a Lady Panther. Aiden Nicholson to trigger. Underneath. Can't get it to go. McCollum had it briefly. And it's off of Rosalind McCollum. Back to Smoky. 3:22 left in the second. And it goes to White. Catch and shoot three. Air ball. Out of bounds. Franklin will get it back. As Tran brings it up. Parker had her pass knocked away. Did she get it across the timeline is the question. They're still counting those seconds over there, and is eventually going to get it into the front court. Knocked away. Inslee now to trigger side court. 3:08 to go here in the second. Drake finds Tran into the corner now. It's Inslee.
Good passing.
Open. Candace Parker got the J. 9-point advantage at 18-9 now.
And that was the first time that the Lady Panthers moved it from one side to the other. You get open shots every time that happens.
Up high, it's White, open for three. Drake picks up the rebound. Got to feed Inslee. Her shot wouldn't fall. We've got a whistle, and it's out of bounds. Off of Smoky?
Yes.
Yes, it is. One official, I thought, pointed this way. And it goes Kanan Drake. That one rimmed out. He was open. 2:10 left in the second. In the paint, fighting for position. Partially blocked. Huddleston went up and got her shot blocked as that's Nevaeh Tran with it briefly. Over to Parker. Pass underneath, going to be stolen away. White. She got fouled, couldn't get the bucket to go. She'll be at the line for a couple shots, the charity strike. Kendall Burns will check into the game for Coach Scott Hardbarger. Second shot is up and good.
And you can definitely tell this is a Wednesday game with both teams playing earlier in the week because they right now, hopefully it'll pick up their energy level, but pick up.
Kanan Drake with the jumper, and it's a 10-point advantage now. Flynn kicks it over White. Three. Got it. Macy White, the sophomore for Coach Olin Dunford. Nails the trifecta 20-13. So we approach a minute left in this opening half. Drake's shot wouldn't fall. On the rebound, we've got a timeout that is called by Coach Olin Dunford at Smoky Mountain Mustangs. I think it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here at 20-13. 59.5 seconds left here in the second period. It hasn't been pretty, and
no,
it started relatively pretty for the Lady Panthers. Jumped out to a commanding lead, have kept that lead, but the play, a lot of turnovers, a lot of jump balls.
Correct, yes. And what's happening is on the offensive end, the Lady Panthers are getting bogged down on one side of the court. When you're, especially against a zone, but against any offense, if you get the ball going from one side all the way to the other, the defense starts to relax. You bring it from the left to the right, then 5 people might move, 4 might move. You bring it back to the right side. Now 3 people move, and then you keep on doing that until you find the opening. There isn't a shot clock in North Carolina, so you might as well just move it around until you get the best possible shot.
And we've seen a lot of that. Natalie Paris will bring it up for the Lady Mustangs. So swing it over to Nicholson. Now it goes into the hands of Huddleston. Issues. It's a turnover. Nevaeh Tran backs it out, finds Burns. Burns open. She got bumped. Shot was well off the mark. That's going to send Kendall Burns to the line. That is the 7th team foul for Smoky. So we'll have shots the rest of the way for Franklin, as Burns can't get the first to go. Helen Martin along with Andrea Terrell check into the game for Coach Hartbarger. Second shot by Burns. It's off the mark. Knocked away on the inbound. Sydney Chapman stepped on the baseline. .3 seconds left. Smoky, will they play for the last shot or will they attack?
Lady Panthers come out in the 2-3 zone.
In the paint, Paris goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound Burns. Down to 20 seconds left. Burns kicks it over into the corner. It's Terrell. They're going to dribble out. Split a double team and a reach. Nope, they're going to say she traveled with it. Another turnover, 11.5 seconds left. Smoky gets it back. Most definitely, I'd say they're going to try for the last shot. It's Paris who kicks it over Wyke. Wyke in the paint. Out of bounds. I'll say last touch by a Lady Panther. Fans behind us did not like that call.
Looked like it went off of Wyke's knee.
Got 3 seconds left. In it goes Nicholson. Up top, Paris. Air ball at the buzzer. And that's going to do it. 20-13. Franklin with the advantage at the break. Going to have the cheerleaders that are going to come out and perform for us here at the half. All right, fans, we're going to take a break. We'll be back for the second half here in just a few moments. Hang with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393. Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, Go Panthers.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Hello, I'm Blair King, Vice Principal and Athletic Director for Franklin High School. Panther Nation, we need your help. We have 2 ways you can help all of our FHS athletic programs. One is to visit our GoFundMe page and make donations to make up for the lost revenue from gates from the limited attendance. The second, you can also buy sponsor ads or commercial space that will air during FPSN broadcasts by contacting Backlot Cinema. This will not only help all of our athletic programs, but also help ensure that we can continue to broadcast events free of charge for the community. Most people don't realize that sports like football and basketball help fund all of our low-revenue sports. Without the funds generated by ticket sales, we have trouble funding things like referees, equipment, and travel. We can't do it without your help. If you're interested in helping our athletic programs, please reach out to us at Franklin High School. The GoFundMe link will be made available on the website and Facebook page. Thank you, Panther Nation, for your support, and we look forward to seeing all of our athletes competing once again.
C12, take 1.
Welcome. All of us here at Drake Software are so happy that you're here with us today.
The Drake Software Education Team is hard at work preparing for the 2019 Update Schools.
Welcome to Tax and Subjects Podcast. I'm Ryan Norton.
Hey, and welcome to Taxes and Tacos. My name is Paul.
And I'm Sue.
Call me today so we can make you part of the Drake family. Real people, real solutions, Drake Software.
Choose FrontWorks to save time, staff, and you this tax season.
Franklin sits in Macon County. Within Macon County, we have the Nantahala National Forest, which is roughly 500,000 acres of a pristine environment for you to get out and play.
We are Highlands Aerial Park, and we love Macon County.
There's plenty to do and memories to be made in our little mountain town. We hope you enjoy your stay in Franklin with your pup.
So we're ready to go. All right. Well, hello. Oh, goodness, I'm already off to a bad start.
Sticking this landing? Not so simple.
Allie Roots Jr. Bathing suit check and on the soft floor.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panthers football.
Yeah!
Yes, pass sir. Complete. Welcome back, fans, at the break of the girls' varsity action. George Young, Tony Christie back with you at just under 3 minutes before we will get to third quarter action. Franklin with a 20-13 advantage. Early on, it looked like it was just going to be a blowout for the Lady Panthers, up 9-0. Coach Olin Dunford decided that he was going to change up his defense a little bit, cause some havoc.
Yes.
Caused a lot of turnovers, some jump balls, and it really bogged down that second quarter, late first quarter into the second quarter. Did its job. That's what he wanted to do,
yes,
to stop the Panthers offensively, because they had got off to a hot start. 20-13, the halftime advantage for the Lady Panthers. What's Coach Scott Hartbarger talking about to his girls here at the break?
He's probably dialing up something to make sure that they get the ball moving, or however they want to, either by a play or just the randomness of moving the basketball. Try to break down that 1-2-2 trap that Coach Dunford called in that first quarter. Because what it's doing is it's causing the ball to get to the corners, or either corner, the corner near the half court or the corner near the baseline, and they're trapping and everyone's flying around. So it's speeding up the half court offense rather than having a full court press and speeding up the game. They're speeding up the half court offense of the Lady Panthers.
Well, as you can see, both teams are back out of the locker room. Smoky taking some final warm-up shots. Lady Panthers at the bench as they're getting final instructions from Coach Scott Hartbarger. Glad that you are with us. Battle of Cowie Mountain. A lot of folks are tuning in tonight. A lot of folks from Jackson County tuning in as normal, but more this year because of the 25 fan limit into the gymnasium. I did find out, and I'm assuming that it's going to continue because the governor extended the safer at home order and the 10 p.m. curfew, although see Matthew Guthrie has commented it's not a curfew, but it is, that outdoor sporting events are limited to 100 fans, which will include football. 100 fans.
100 fans
in the stadium.
And I've actually heard that it'd be 100 fans and no visitors. No, none of those are actually visitors.
100 home fans.
100 home fans, yes.
We'll see if that comes to fruition, but we're inching closer to football season, which is at the end of February. Smoky has it initially. They're going to turn it over. Nevaeh Tran backs it out. Got to feed over to Drake. Drake over to Williams. Open. Going to attack the hole. Can't get the bucket. Rebound Inslee. I'll kick it back out. Tran. Inslee in the paint. Will get fouled on the floor. That'll be the first whistled on Smoky Mountain. With 7:30 to go in the third, Nevaeh Tran will trigger underneath her own goalpost. As that is a air ball in the corner by Inslee. Going to feed up court quickly. Spencer knocked away from her. Did get a late score in the fourth quarter with Pisgah and Brevard. Pisgah, of course, Franklin went to double overtime with last Friday night, and Lady Panthers able to win on Monday. It was a nip and tuck game there late in that fourth quarter. 35-34 was the last score that I did see, and Brevard had that 1 point advantage. Inslee, a three, gets stuck in the rim and the backboard. I'll have to get another basketball to dislodge it because nobody could jump that high. Girls basketball, at least. They'll get it dislodged.
And that usually ends up as a jump ball right there.
And the possession is going to be to the Lady Panthers. And it goes up top to Candace Parker. Gets it poked away. Inslee there to secure the errant. Underneath, it's Kanan Drake off the glass.
Great move by Kanan on the baseline.
Spencer gonna feed Natalie Paris into the corner. It's a three, up and good. A catch and shoot. Macy White three from the corner. That was a tough shot.
That was a nice shot.
Turnover is the pass over the head of Tori Inslee. White splits the defender. cannot get the shot to go, but there to grab the rebound. Natalie Paris will head to the line. 23-16.
It's a 7-point game, but it seems like it's a lot more than that.
7 points, but it's a very low-scoring game.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the reasons why it seems like it's a larger lead. Natalie Paris will get one more. But the Panthers keep turning the ball over, Tony. It could get a lot closer.
Yes.
Parker rimmed out on the rebound. A foul going to go against Smoky Mountain. Did they whistle that one on? Is it on Huddleston? Yes. Hannah Huddleston will pick it up, the senior. That's her third. Up high, the pass goes to Candace Parker. Feeds over Inslee now. Inslee leans into it, cannot get it to go. Natalie Paris races down court, now backs it out. 6 minutes left, third quarter.
Nice move.
White can't get it to go. Rebound, Kanan Drake. Parker wouldn't fall. Out of bounds. Off of Inslee and McCollum. They both were fighting for it, didn't realize it. Panthers have gone cold from the floor here, Tony, in this third quarter. Getting some open shots, just not falling.
Right. And it looks like it's the pressure from Smoky Mountain is actually is very good pressure on the defensive end.
Inslee gets fouled. After the turnover, Tori Inslee will be at the line for 2 shots. Third whistled on Smoky. That one's going against Greenlee Flynn, the freshman, her first. And Inslee can't hit the first. She hits the second. Got a whistle and a timeout going to be called by Coach Scott Hartbarger. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Panthers hit the road Saturday against the Hendersonville Bearcats. That'll be at East Henderson High School. 1 o'clock is when all the festivities begin, and that will be on the NFHS pay-per-view channel. I do believe they're going to have a watch party, though, at the Smoky Mountain Center for the Performing Arts. So if you don't want to ante up and pay for a subscription, and you can go and cheer on the Panthers with some of your friends and neighbors at the Smoky Mountain Center for the Performing Arts.
Yes, concession stands.
It's open.
Yes, all of it.
That's this Saturday.
They do a great job, too.
It's on the big screen.
With the volume up, and you don't hear anything at this one because there aren't any commentators on that subscription.
Yeah, and you're paying for it.
Yes.
And it goes Paris into the front court. We invite you, too, if you could, to click on the GoFundMe link that is in the post on both YouTube and Facebook of the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. Support the athletic programs here at FHS. All those funds raised on that link go to the athletic programs because of the limited seating that the state has imposed, and really no concessions. They do have a few candy bars below us, but nothing like it would be if it was a packed house. Second shot good. It'll help supplement some of the lost revenue and keep the sports going here at Franklin High. It's in the link on Facebook and on YouTube. Parker.
Nice pass.
Feeds Tori Inslee. Under 5 minutes left, third quarter. Flynn.
And in that possession, the Lady Panthers actually moved their ball and they moved their bodies.
Well, it could have been that timeout that Coach Hartbarger just whistled. Gave some instruction, and it worked to perfection. Deep two by Inslee wouldn't fall. Knocked out of bounds. And last touch by Lady Panther. 4:34 to go, third quarter. 26-19. Lady Panthers have led the whole way. Quick whistle after the inbounds pass. And a foul on Leah Tran. Or was it Parker?
Candace Parker, yeah. Call a hand check.
Okay. Harris dribbles it off of her leg. I thought. No.
Yeah, she did.
It's Smoky Mountain basketball. Into Flynn. Count it and one. Greenlee Flynn brings the Lady Mustangs to within 4 points. They put the score up yet? And it comes Sydney Williams for Scott Hartbarger. Banks it in. It's a 4-point lead now for Lady Panthers. Leah Tran gives it up. It's Parker now with it. Back to Tran. As we approach 4 minutes left, next dead ball will have a mask timeout. Tori Inslee leans into one again. It will not fall. Williams there for the rebound and the bucket. Heading the other way. It's an offensive foul on Smoky Mountain. That'll leave them up to fouls at 4 apiece. Natalie Paris will pick up her third. Timeout on the floor, mask break. We'll take a break across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393. Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, Go Panthers.
We're back to action out of the mask timeout break. We determined in the break that actually Smoky called a timeout. Underneath, it's Tori Inslee. Coach Ola Dunford called timeout, but they gave that timeout back to him because it was a dead ball.
Yes.
And they were heading to break anyway. Partially blocked, pass intercepted. Natalie Paris. Her shot blocked. Inslee gets her own block shot, kicks it out. 3, up and good. It's Macy Wyke again. 29-25, back to a 4-point advantage. Drake can't hit from the free throw line. Got her own rebound, went up, jump ball. Or was it a foul?
Jump ball.
Jump ball. This official had his hand in the air like it was a foul. Panthers now going to pick up full court. Into Spencer. Spencer. It's it knocked away. Williams going to pick it up. She gets it. Taken away from behind. Nicholson. Blocked. Foul. Tori Inslee. It's going to send Greenlee Flynn to the line for 2 shots here to try to cut it to just a 2-point advantage for the Lady Panthers as we tick under 3 minutes left. Banked at home.
The first time I thought it was accident. Now I believe that she's trying to bank these.
That's why that square's back there. Oh, She did bank that one and missed it. Williams with the rebound. 2:50 left here in the third. And it is a low-scoring affair. If you just tuned in, it has been that ugly as that score. In the paint. Got a foul coming up on Smoky. That's going to send Sydney Williams to the line for 2 shots. White picks up the foul. Williams will get the roll on the first. White's second. 5th on Smoky Mountain. Both teams have been whistled 5 times so far in this second half. Can't hit the second. Rebound Flynn, and then she gets fouled by Williams. Fans thought she got all ball, and
yeah, it looked like a lot of ball. So that I can see the frustration.
And with no visiting fans here, it's decidedly in the favor of the Lady Panthers in the stands of 25 that are here. So any moans and groans, you definitely know it's for the home team.
And the Lady Panthers have gone to a man-to-man right now for the first time in the game.
Paris kicks it into the corner. Back it goes Paris. She's open for 3. Rebound Flynn goes up. It wouldn't fall. And eventually it's Nevaeh Tran that comes out with it. As we tick towards 2 minutes left, third quarter. McCollum back out. Inslee 3. Off the mark. Inslee eventually picks up her own block shot. It wouldn't fall. Got her own rebound again. That one wouldn't fall. Got her own rebound and a jump ball. The possession arrow is going to be for the Lady Panthers.
Good hustle by Tori Inslee. Too bad she couldn't convert any of those.
Inslee again for 3. Got it.
She never was going to stop. That's the thing about it.
The hero in the double overtime win against Pisgah, as she hit a 3 late to put the Panthers on top in that second overtime. Flynn with some issues. She kicks it out. Spencer. Back out Nicholson. Now Flynn holds it high. Gives it up to Nicholson. Feeding Paris. Blocking foul. Shots coming up for Paris. 7th on Franklin. So is it going to be a 2-shot foul or a 1-and-1? 2 shots at the stripe for Paris.
Am I reading that right? Is that McCollum's 4th?
Yes, you are correct.
And was that Sydney Williams' 4th?
No, that was, I think, her 3rd.
Gotcha.
They have a 1 up there, but I think it should be 1-1.
1-1, yes.
Which is Rosalind McCollum. Yeah, that's her 4th. In the paint, it's Kanan Drake off the glass. Drake will get the deuce. Paris going to back it out now. Spencer to the hole, off the glass. 36-30.
Nice move by Spencer.
Lady Panthers boss 6. So we approach 30 seconds left. Kanan Drake in the paint, kicking it out. Helen Martin shot no. Rebound Tori Inslee. She goes up and gets the bucket. 8-point lead as Natalie Paris brings it up for the Mustangs. They trail in this game as we head towards the fourth quarter. Down to 13 seconds left. Spencer can't get the roll. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Greenlee Flynn. Allison Mackey will check in for Coach Olin Dunford. And the ladies staying. 6 seconds left. Drake going to push it. Over to Inslee. She gets harassed. Burns at the buzzer. 38-30 after 3 quarters here at the Panther Den. We'll take a break. After the cheerleaders perform here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network, we'll see if they perform to music. Looks like they will. Back after this.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Fourth quarter about to begin here at the Panther Den. Celebrities galore here at the Panther Den. Only 25 fans, but it's amazing how many celebrities you can pack in to the gymnasium. 38-30, Tony. It's been ugly, but the one thing that has been constant throughout this game is that Panther lead of about 8 to 10
points. Yeah, and what the adjustments that that Coach Dunford's been able to make, and then the Coach Hartbarger's he matches them. They've been going. It's been a good chess game between the two coaches.
These two teams do know each other very well.
Yes, they do.
The delay here looks like some issues at the scorer's table.
Ugh.
As the official is over there.
I have a feeling how everyone's at the scorer's table. They're talking about a point, or they're talking about points, or some fouls.
Well, they had changed the fouls at one point, cleared the board, and changed them.
And the statisticians for Franklin are there along with the scores keeper, so it has to do, I'm thinking, as serious as everyone's making this, points. That's my guess.
Both Coach Dunford and Coach Hartbarger now have joined the fray as they discuss whatever is the issue. She's got a mic over there.
Yes.
Could eavesdrop on what the issue is here.
We need to install one over there, and then we can just kind of eavesdrop on what's going on.
This is the internet, so,
Yes.
we don't have any indecency laws that we have to follow.
So let's see what changes on the scoreboard. Oh, yeah, it is points.
Okay, so it's 37-29. They just changed it again.
37-29.
Okay. I've seen one team's score change before. I'm not ever sure if I've seen both teams' scores change late in a game. We're in the fourth quarter now.
Yes, and for a lot of people, think that the scoreboard actually is official, but it's actually the home book.
Yep,
and
the home book.
Whatever is on that thing, it could be completely wrong, it could be completely right, but you go by the home book.
The power didn't go out. We're back here. I think we lost the scoreboard, and it caused us to.
Feel like someone turned the heat on.
Well,
perfect.
Somebody needs to turn something on. It's chilly up here.
Another turnover by the Lady Panthers. Trying to feed it inside to Kanan Drake.
It's Spencer with it up top. Shield Jack can't hit. Rebound secured by Kanan Drake. As we've got 6 minutes and 56 seconds left. There were issues with the score, and now we have lost our scoreboard, our graphic scoreboard. 6:56 left. 37-29. Now we've got a whistle and some more issues. Now we got a scoreboard back. And we just lost it again. They're talking again to the home book, which is your wife, Cindy Christie. There was an issue with the score. I'm not sure what they're talking about now. Whether it's fouls or
who knows.
It's been an odd game overall.
Yes, it has.
We're back to action. Nevaeh Tran with it. Over it goes to Candace Parker, back to Tran. Tori Inslee can't hit. Kanan Drake there for the follow. Offensive board and the stick back. 10-point advantage at 39-29 for the Lady Panthers as Nicholson jacks a three. Wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound, Spencer. And she's going to get fouled. Spencer going to be at the line for 1-and-1, as that is the 8th team foul on Franklin. And the first one goes for Spencer. She'll get one more. Got the second, does Spencer. She's going to take a seat as Kennedy Stuman going to check in for Coach Dunford.
And for the Lady Panthers, the longer they let Smoky Mountain hang around, the more confidence they'll gain.
Parker with it. It's knocked away.
I'm not sure what the play is, but it'd be nice if the ball can get over here to this left side.
Three for Inslee. Tori Inslee.
Good shot by Tori.
42-31, 11-point advantage leading into one. She couldn't get it to go as Mackey. Now we've got bodies hitting the deck. Whistles. I can whistle a foul or a tie-up. Looks like it's going to be a tie-up, and the possession arrow is with Franklin.
See if they can get it moving this possession.
High pass to Drake. Now going to feed Inslee underneath. She's spinning. Kicks it out. Open three. Tran. Got it.
There you go.
Nevaeh Tran makes it a 45-31 advantage. Lady Panthers' biggest lead of the night. In the paint, Stuman will get the bucket. Kennedy Stuman. That's that Panther lead back to 12. Parker to the hole. Rebound Drake. She goes up, can't get it to go. Another offensive board, Drake. Second shot wouldn't fall. Another offensive rebound, and that time she got the roll. Under 5 minutes left, off the glass, and good for Stuman. Off the bench, she's got 4 quick points. 4:50 left, slowing it down. It's Nevaeh Tran off to Tori Inslee, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Nicholson. Coming up, about 10 minutes after the conclusion of the girls' varsity, we'll have the boys' varsity in the Battle of Cowie Mountain. We'll be here for that. On YouTube Live and Facebook Live, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. And drop a few bucks in the GoFundMe link that is in the post that goes to Franklin High School to help supplement the loss in revenue during these pandemic times that we live in. 4:20 left. Under 4, we'll have a mask break. A dead ball. Inslee can't get that one to go, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Sydney Williams.
Strange. That was a strange possession.
Natalie Paris into the front court. Swings it into the corner. It's Nicholson. Now to Stuman. Flynn swings it left side, Nicholson. It almost looks like both teams are in slow motion.
Yes,
Tony.
it does. It really does. And
knocked out of bounds. And that'll bring us to our mask timeouts. 3:46 to go in the fourth quarter. 12-point advantage for the Lady Panthers as we head to break across the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Welcome back, fans. 47-35, 12-point advantage for the Lady Panthers as we are under 4 minutes left in this second half in the fourth quarter. And Lady Panthers, after struggling really through the third quarter to get the offense going, a couple of threes by Tori Inslee really extended that lead, and it looks almost insurmountable now at 47-35 for Smoky, but they can warm up from the field, which Kennedy Stuman is doing her best to keep the Lady Mustangs in this one. It's been we've got a 5-second call on the inbounds pass. It's been such a disjointed ball game, and offensively, and a lot of turnovers. That 10-point lead seems like about 20, but Smoky can get things going offensively. We've got a shot that was missed. Body's on the floor, and the Panthers going to come out with it. It's Nevaeh Tran. .319 to go in the fourth, and some shots coming up for Tori Inslee.
1-1.
Wouldn't fall. Underneath. Shot wouldn't fall for Wyke. It's a collision. Bodies hit the deck, went out of bounds. They'll say off of Smoky Mountain.
That was the best ball movement they had all night, getting it from the left side to the right.
More bodies hitting the deck.
I think that's what it is. I haven't been keeping track of the possession arrow and how many tie-ups, but there have been way too many for a varsity game.
2:50 remaining fourth quarter. A deep three, up and good for Natalie Paris. That's a big shot in the arm for the Lady Mustangs. 2.5 left, 47-40. At one point, it was a 15-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. Now, just a 7-point lead as Williams heads to the hole. Count it, and one.
Nice recognition by Sydney to realize that the Mustangs went into man-to-man.
Here's a replay.
Great drive. Use of the right hand on the left side.
Williams got a timeout on the floor, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with 2:25 left, fourth quarter, 50-40, a 10-point advantage, back to a 10-point double-digit lead for the Lady Panthers after that and one for Sydney Williams. Looking to head to 4-0 here on the young season, but I say young season, about halfway through the season now. Only the 10-game slate after the non-conference got wiped out. You can win here and head to Hendersonville and win against the Bearcats, a team you've already beaten. And then you could go to 5-0 and really be in great position down the stretch, the last half of the conference season.
Yeah, and that's where you wanted to be in this shortened season. You have to get out. You had to get out of the blocks fast, and then and then sustain it.
Natalie Paris will dribble now, stop and pop. Candace Parker had it briefly, knocked away. It's Flynn. Parker with the rebound. And we've got a reach-in foul, I think, going against Natalie Paris. We're heading the other way. 19 foul on Smoky, 1-1 coming up for Candace Parker. It's 7:40, and if you're tuning in for the Varsity boys, it'll follow about 10 minutes after the Varsity girls here in the Battle of Cowie Mountain. We're almost on schedule, knock on wood.
Yes.
Hits the front end, does Parker. She'll get one more. And she hits the second. Stuman races down court. Stops. Can't hit. Fight for it, and it's off of Greenlee Flynn. It's her and Sydney Williams fought for it out of bounds. 2:03 left fourth quarter. 12-point advantage, Lady Panthers. Knocked away. Off of Smoky. Drake gets it into Tori Inslee. That right there was a example of how the night has gone.
Yes, definitely.
Ball goes in the air, bodies hit the deck, and then it dribbles out of bounds. Kanan Drake will be at the line.
And a lot of the contact that they've been getting, it's a lot of it you cannot play through. Sometimes, like the officials want you to play through contact, but in this game, you can see, when you're not actually calling it and everything, it's going to be a very choppy game.
Was the 10th team foul, so double bonus. The rest of the way for the Lady Panthers. And Drake hits the second. Stuman, splash. Kennedy Stuman, by her lonesome, is trying to keep Smoky in this ball game, and she has done a
That's 9 points
job.
In this half.
53-43, 10-point advantage. 90 seconds left. Williams got the roll. Flynn puts it on the floor, dribbles it off of Williams. Got a whistle, and looks like Coach Olin Dunford wants to talk it over. Going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. 12-point lead for the Lady Panthers as we head to break across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393.
Welcome back, fans. Still in the timeout. Smoky called it with a minute 11 left here in the fourth quarter, trailing by 12. I'm George Young, along with Tony Christie. Our executive producer is Clinton Taylor behind us. Switching for us and getting those great replays queued up, which is no small feat in itself. Smoky will have the basketball out of the break. They got to get it in, though. And it goes. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound, Stuman. Shot blocked. Williams into the front court with it. Sydney Williams can't get the roll. Tipped out. Secured. Paris. She lost it. Flynn had it briefly. Knocked away. It's Williams.
Ooh.
Over the head and into the
save.
hands. Saved out of bounds into Paris.
Nice move.
Paris will be at the line. 39.8 left fourth quarter. Natalie Paris. First shot is good. I heard that they were calling for some snow
in the
later
gym?
on tonight, but I believe that it may come up a blizzard
in the
here
gym.
in this gymnasium.
It is
It's cold enough.
It's cold in there. And anybody that knows me knows that I don't deal with cold. No way.
I deliberately left my jacket in my vehicle because it's always like 900 degrees.
Yes.
And you can barely breathe because it's so stuffy and hot. We got a timeout on the floor as Smoky wants to talk it over. Once again, we will keep it here with 39.8 left in the fourth. Boys varsity coming up at the conclusion, about 10 minutes after the conclusion of the varsity girls. We'll have the varsity boys, which is at 7:45. Probably about 8 o'clock we'll have the varsity boys here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live on both of our social media channels. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're getting close to that 1,000 subscriber mark, which if we can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, it opens up all kinds of other avenues for us. So if you haven't already, if you maybe log on and just search for us and haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the little bell, and you get notifications when we do go live, which is a lot.
Yes.
Over the past week, we have been all over the place. Have another game tomorrow evening, middle school. I think that's the final home game. It may be 8th grade night.
Yes, 8th grade night for the Macon middle school 8th graders.
First shot up and good. Did get a comment here and didn't think about this, Tony. Maybe they're chilling it down in here because the student athletes have to wear masks. It's hard to play when it's hot. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll go with that. This is the first time it's happened. So
yeah. It's not like it's been a common occurrence. So I don't know if that's the truth or not. We'll go with it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound
let's go with that.
3 up and good.
Good shot.
Madison Buchanan. So we wane the few last seconds. 19 left, fourth quarter. Rosalind McCollum counted and won.
Nice move by Rosalind.
There's the replay. Nice dish. Head off the glass.
That,
15.7 left. Got some more discussion. Oh, they're fixing the net on the other end.
And as Rosalind gets a little bit more time, a little more confident with it, she finishes through a lot of contact. That's one thing that she's real good at.
I'm going to wave it off, say there was a lane violation on the Lady Panthers. Remains a 12-point lead, 60-48. About halfway through the third quarter, didn't think that we would hit this many points in this game. Counted and won, it's Stuman. If there was a player of the game in the fourth quarter, it would definitely be Kennedy Stuman. Could cut it to just a 9-point lead with this shot.
She has 11 points in this half.
She's got it to go.
12.
7 seconds left. Up court, it's McCollum. Feeding Parker. Parker can't get the shot. That'll do it. The Lady Panthers are victorious 60-51 over the Smoky Mountain Lady Mustangs. The COVID wave at each other,
Yes.
and head into their respective locker rooms. Franklin pushes their mark to a perfect 4-0, and Smoky drops to 2-4, just about halfway through the 2021 campaign. Varsity boys are about to enter the court, start warming up. See Smoky out already. Nice win, rival. Don't know kind of what to expect early on. If you're Franklin, got out to a 9-0 advantage. Smoky countered defensively. It got ugly for a while, but I know Coach Scott Hartbarger got to be pleased with the way in that fourth quarter able to sustain the lead and then extend it to double digits.
Right, and I'm looking forward to how this game is going to help the Lady Panthers later on in the season, because every once in a while you have to win games in different ways, and every once in a while you're going to run up against a team that's going to make it hard for you to do anything, kind of like what Coach Olin Dunford and Smoky Mountain did today.
All right, fans, stay with us. Varsity boys coming up, the nightcap of the quadruple header here on this Wednesday evening on FPSN. Got just about 9 minutes until we'll get the Varsity boys action. Stay with us across YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Hey, Panther fans, George Young here, joined with the head basketball coach of the boys varsity program at Franklin High, Doug Plemons. And Coach, we're finally here at basketball season. It's been a long journey, and COVID and the restrictions that have been in place for a couple of months now really have affected you guys in a number of different ways, hasn't it?
Sure has. Going all the way back to June when we were allowed to start doing some things, it has affected all of our summer workouts. At first it was very limited as to what we could do, the numbers that we could use, and where we had to pull weights outside to be able to lift weights, and just a lot of different things. No camps going on. Kids had to go outside the state to be able to compete on AAU teams. But we persevered all that. I thought the kids kept a great attitude and worked through all that. And now that we're the first team up, kind of in the boys bracket, other than cross country, we're looking at some new challenges. We're trying to work through those. Limited to the number of games we can play, limited to the number of scrimmages. Rescheduling is a nightmare based on the fact of weather or even COVID restrictions. So we're having to work through all that, but we're getting close, and hopefully the season will be safe for us, and we'll be able to play the total number of games that we've been allowed to play, which in our case would be 12 regular season games. We got 10 conference games, 2 non-conference, and then we had a scrimmage, and then the tournament, which will only be top 4 teams this year. That will be at Smoky Mountain High School, and then, of course, hopefully we'll make the playoffs.
And fan restrictions, just like volleyball inside the gym, just 25 fans allowed. That affects your gate, that affects concessions, that affects you guys financially too.
Basically, it takes all of our money away from us. We have no way of, no way of recouping that as far as, like you said, gate receipts. So it's going to, in the long term, it's going to be huge. I think we can probably make it through, some of the part of this year with some limited things, trying to be very frugal in what we're doing with our monies this year. But then next year is where the big, where the big hit will take. So we're trying to do everything we can do this year so that we can get through this year, and then hopefully bank some money to get started on next year.
And this year, getting creative with the ways that you can financially support your program. There is a GoFundMe page now that the Franklin High School Athletic Department has formed, and you can make a donation there. Also, there's a possibility of sponsorships a number of different ways, Coach.
Yes, the GoFundMe page, you would just have to go to the website there at the high school or y'all's website, and those monies would help tremendously to be able to finance our athletic department. One of the things that a lot of people don't understand is that basketball and football revenue, while it does come to basketball and football teams, it also supports all the other teams at Franklin High School financially. So the hit that we're taking financially in this GoFundMe page not only is helping basketball or football, it is also helping all the other sports. So that would be one way. Another way would be to sponsor the Franklin Panther Sports Network broadcasts. If it were not for you guys, there would be a lot of people that wouldn't be able to see our teams play this year. And the things that y'all do with your broadcast, very professional. It's almost like turning on ESPN and watching a game. The quality is so good. And for anyone that enjoys that, or even people out of town, I know y'all have hundreds and thousands of people that watch games during the season. Anybody that enjoys that and appreciates that might consider being a sponsor of those games as y'all broadcast, which would, some of that money would obviously help to pay for, the logistics of being able to broadcast, but also some of that money would come back to us. So we really would appreciate that sponsorship. I think it would go a long way to make sure we can continue to do the things that y'all are doing for our sports programs.
And fans, what Coach is saying is a portion of the sponsorship revenue that us here at Backlot Cinema and FPSN do take in also goes to the high school. So we are sharing that to help the athletic programs in this pandemic year, and hopefully we'll have next year because of that. Well, Coach, as always, thanks for stopping by, and good luck.
Well, I appreciate it.
C12, take one.
Welcome. All of us here at Drake Software are so happy that you're here with us today.
The Drake Software Education Team is hard at work preparing for the 2019 update schools.
Welcome to Tax and Subjects Podcast. I'm Ryan Norton.
Hey, and welcome to Taxes and Tacos. My name is Paul.
And I'm Sue.
Call me today so we can make you part of the Drake family. Real people, real solutions, Drake Software.
Choose FrontWorks to save time, staff, and you this tax season.
Franklin sits in Macon County. Within Macon County, we have the Nantahala National Forest, which is roughly 500,000 acres of a pristine environment for you to get out and play.
We are Highlands Aerial Park, and we love Macon County.
There's plenty to do and memories to be made in our little mountain town. We hope you enjoy your stay in Franklin with your pup.
So we're ready to go. All right. Well, hello. Oh, goodness, I'm already off to a bad start.
Sticking this landing? Not so simple.
Allie Roots Jr. Bathing suit check and on the soft floor.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football.
Yeah!
Yes, pass complete. Varsity boys coming up in under 60 seconds. We'll have the starting lineups here at the Panther Den. George Young back alongside Tony Christie. The Franklin Panthers boys varsity comes in at 1 win to 2 losses. Smoky Mountain at 2-1 overall. The first win of the season came on Monday night in Brevard against the Blue Devils, and it's hard to get that first victory of the season, especially when you've been very competitive and you've had some issues with your coach.
Correct.
First 2 games of the season ended up falling, and then that victory on Monday night got to be a shot in the arm for Coach Jay Brooks, who's back on the sidelines after being sick last week. Here are the starting lineups.
Number 4, Brylan Collin. Number 10, Max Buchanan. Number 22, Hunter Cabe. And number 35, Lawson White. All right, Panther fans, here's your Franklin Panthers. Number 14, Kellen Stiles. He wears number 22, Griffin Green. He plays on the wing wearing number 23, Trey Penland. He's the point guard wearing number 30, Chad Wilson. And he's big in the middle wearing number 32, Miles McClure.
Here's the starting lineup for both teams, and not a lot of energy in the starting lineups besides Becca Brooks and her delivery.
Yes.
But Smoky didn't even come out. Franklin barely left the bench. We're going to get this one underway as Smoky will have opening possession as they are the visiting team. No jump balls, as we have talked about at our previous 2 broadcasts here on FPSN. The visiting team will have the opening possession. Smoky at 2-1, Franklin at 1-2. Up top, it's Conlon. I'll swing it over now to Buchanan.
And the
Buchanan
Panthers
falls. Did he travel? Yes, he did.
And the Panthers come out man to man. Probably gave the Mustangs surprise them a little bit because they usually come out in 1-3-1 or 2-1 or 2-3 to begin the game.
Kellen Stiles swings it over to Green, holds it over his head, kicks it up top. McClure into the corner. It's Trey Penland for 3. He got it. Trey Penland gets the scoring going.
Good block.
Buchanan's 3 is blocked, but they're going to whistle a foul on Griffin Green. And they're going to say, was it a 3-shot foul?
Two shot. Okay. So I guess he was wasn't behind the line.
Foot was, I guess, on the line. It was close. First shot, no good. He'll get the second. Again, it's Stiles running the point and brings it up. Another whistle. I'm not exactly sure why they stopped play.
The clock was running or not running. 1-2.
Got a lot of scoring issues tonight. I tried to find out exactly what happened there in the girls' varsity. Griffin Green for 3. Back-to-back threes.
Good shot by Griffin.
6 points open the scoring for the Panthers.
Off of 2 assists as well. That's another thing that they've been working on is getting it moving and getting open shots, because when they just catch and shoot and their feet are set, they're a pretty good shooting team.
Hunter Cave feeds to Buchanan. Cave with it, working on Trey Penland, gets position, goes up, no. And the rebound is kicked off of Lawson Wyke. Wilson looks to feed, going to find Griffin Green up top. Now to McClure.
Nice move by Miles.
Can't get the jumper to go, gets his own rebound, goes back up high off the glass. That one wouldn't fall, and the rebound kicked up off of a Panther. Rylan Conlon with the headband brings it up. His shot wouldn't fall. Board to Penland, now to Miles. And McClure was going to stop. It wouldn't fall. Buchanan underneath will get fouled. That's going to send Max Buchanan to the line. Second whistled on Franklin so far here in this first quarter. And that one's going against Griffin Green. That'll be his second. Both of them whistled on Griffin. And he's going to take a seat as Bradley Stiles checks into the game. McClure skies for the board. Stiles kicks it over. Chad Wilson for three.
9 points off of 3 assists.
And all threes.
Yes.
Walliser.
Good D.
Kicks it to Cabe. Almost knocked away from Cabe. Stephon Buchanan.
I love the defense right now from the Panthers.
Wyke's pass underneath, collision. Off the glass and good for Walliser. Penland going to back it out. Kellen Stiles drove in, now going to give it up to Penland three. He got it. My goodness.
4 baskets off of 4 assists.
Cannot miss from beyond the arc.
Nice.
Pass up court. McClure.
Nice.
He'll be at the line.
Nice pass by Kellen Stiles to Miles McClure.
Two shots for McClure. Non-point advantage at 13-4 for Franklin. And the second shot wouldn't fall for McClure. Offensive rebound. McClure goes back up, and he'll be back at the line as Bradley Stiles secured that offensive board.
And that's what Bradley's going to do for you. He's going to give you a lot of energy on the boards and on defense. And strong move by Miles.
10-point lead now for Franklin. He got the second. Walliser is going to get fouled. A bump by Chad Wilson, I believe. Yep, going against Chad. That'll be his first. Wilson, the senior. Conlon going to take a seat for Coach Adam Phillips. And West will trigger for Coach Phillips.
West, the freshman.
He gets it into Cabe. Would it be Buchanan now? Finds Walliser. 4:20 left here in the opening quarter. Buchanan to the hole. Floater,
nice
got
move.
It to go.
Good take by Buchanan.
Wilson open for three. That one wouldn't fall. Penland kicks it back out to Wilson. Now he's going to float and can't hit. Pushing it up court. got the roll.
Buchanan.
That's Max Buchanan. He finally turned this way. Grab his number. It's Chad Wilson feeding McClure. Powers up.
Good job.
Wouldn't fall. Got his own rebound. Out to Wilson, and he's going to travel with it. Shuffled his feet. And that'll bring us to our mask break. 15-8. Franklin with the advantage over the Smoky Mountain Mustangs as we head to break across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, Go Panthers.
3:32 left first quarter, 15-8. Franklin over the Smoky Mountain Mustangs. Who just joined us. Franklin has been raining threes, 3 threes so far in this first quarter, which is very surprising.
4 threes, actually.
Oh.
4. Yeah.
4 threes, that's
Griffin
right.
Green
Yep.
has 1.
That's right.
Trey Penland 2, and Chad Wilson 1.
Forgot about that one. His shooting has not been the Panthers' strong suit early on in this season.
No.
A turnover. Jed West just inside the arc, or inside the free throw line, rather, with that shot.
Actually, that looked like
that was Buchanan. I'm sorry, you're right.
Yes.
It was Max Buchanan with the bucket. McClure, top of the key three. In and out. Rebound, Wilson. He got the bucket.
And great job by Bradley Stiles to keep that alive.
Buchanan with it. LaFon Cave. We were talking about Jed West in the break.
Yes.
You'll share that throughout the game, but that's why he was on my mind. He's number 11.
Yes.
Max Buchanan, number 10. To the hole, leaning in. There he is.
Yes,
Jed West.
Freshman.
With the bucket, and it's a 17-12 advantage now for Franklin as Wilson will get his pocket picked by Jed West. Walliser to the hole. Wouldn't fall. Penland with the board. Off to Wilson. He'll get the layup to go.
And I know he wanted to do it, but he he lost the handle, it looked like.
West working on Stiles. He'll kick it over. Richmond checked into the game for Coach Adam Phillips. And that shot wouldn't fall for Brett Richmond. Penland for 3. Got it! Trey Penland.
His third three-pointer of the night.
22-12. 10-point lead. If you joined us on Monday night on the Brevard YouTube page, so we've got a whistle and a timeout. Max Buchanan will get that bucket. Is it going to be a 30 or a full timeout? Going to be a 30. We'll keep it here. If you joined us Monday night, we told you that Jay Brooks, who was named the interim coach in place of Doug Clemens, who is suffering some medical issues himself and is resting, I know now, but he may not be back to coach this season. He had some medical issues. Jay did. He didn't feel well. He didn't travel with the team on Monday night. He's back tonight. He's on the sidelines. So they've got a full complement of coaches and players tonight, and so far, so good for the Panthers.
Yes, and they're starting to settle down, it looks like. And you can tell by the shooting starting to come back, because they're a very good shooting team. And for a Penland to come out like that is good too, because he's actually a slasher, that can shoot. So they're going to start pressing up on him. He's going to be able to go by and hopefully finish at the rim.
Stiles with it. Wilson again, open 3. Got it! Chad Wilson, another 3. And a turnover. I'm going to say last touch by Franklin.
Yes, good defense. Good shot by Chad on the set play.
Richmond to trigger. He'll get it into Conlon. Now Cade working on the Miles McClure. Finds Buchanan. They'll swing it around. Conlon. Draining some clock here. We're down to 37 seconds left on the first quarter clock. To the hole. Wild shot. Wouldn't fall. And the rebound, Seth Krupe, who is checked in. Wilson gives it up to Krupe now. McClure for three. Got it! Miles McClure into the fray now from beyond the arc. 28-14.
Seventh three-pointer of the half.
First quarter. We're still in the first quarter.
First quarter, yes.
10 seconds left. Saved out of bounds. Into the hands of Chad Wilson. Wilson. Finger roll. And a charge on Chad Wilson.
That's a tough one. I'd like to see that one again because it looked like Chad was in the air as the player came in underneath him.
Here's the instant replay.
Yeah, he's in the air as he's in the air. Yes.
Great replay.
Yeah, great replay.
Executive producer Clinton Taylor. 28-14 after one period here at the Panther Den. As the cheerleaders come out to entertain us. Second quarter just about ready to get underway as the cheerleaders entertain us between quarters. They've got 8 minutes up on the scoreboard clock. 28-14 Franklin by 14. And if you think back to last week, maybe you joined us in that first game of the year, which was a week and a half ago against Hendersonville and then against Pisgah.
Couldn't make a thing.
And you are blinking your eyes and shaking your head. Where has this team been? Now, we got a long way to go, but so far the Panthers have shot the lights out, especially from beyond the arc.
Nice. That looked like a lot of contact there.
McClure couldn't get it to go. Got the errant loose ball, though. Stiles couldn't get it to go. We've got a whistle underneath. We're going to wave off.
Called a foul?
Well, they're going to discuss things. She threw her hands in the air.
I think there was a foul on 11.
It was on Smoky, so that's going to be on Jed West.
Yes.
His first. Team's third. That's why she went over to talk to Coach Phillips. Stiles, top of the key. He can't hit. Rebound, Braylon Conlon off to the races. Conlon to the hole. It won't fall.
Good box out.
Rebound, Kellen Stiles going to feed Miles. And McClure off the glass and good. McClure gives the Panthers a 30-14 advantage.
And that was a great run by Miles.
Ethan Hooper has it. He is checked in for Coach Phillips, changing up the lineup to try to spark something. Lawson White powers up, wouldn't fall. On the rebound, we've got a whistle. Is that one going against Bradley Stiles? It looks like it will be on Stiles. The fifth on the Panthers. .7:03 to go in the second. First on Bradley. Got to get it in, knocked around, picked up Ethan Hooper. Guarded by Penland. Swings it over to Brett Richmond. Now left side, it's Jed West. Backing in as Conlon gets his shot blocked. Styles to the hole. Can't get the roll. Rebound, McClure goes up, gets it stripped. Hooper for three. Got it.
Good shot.
Ethan Hooper, the sophomore, with a trifecta for Coach Adam Phillips. 30-17. Penland tries to answer and does.
His fourth of the half.
33-17. We've got a whistle. They're going to adjust the net once again. Thought that Coach Phillips may have called for a timeout. He had a bunch of his players at the bench, but we'll keep playing as they whistle the officials' timeout to adjust that net.
In this first half, the Panthers have played exclusively man-to-man.
3-ball rims out for Jed West. Rebound, McClure.
Go until they stop him.
Leans in. 35-17. 5:50 to go, second quarter. Feeding Jed West, knocked away by Seth Krupe. Smoky retains possession. Conlon. We'll find Lawson Wyke. Over now to Hooper. Smoky taking a lot of time to get into their offensive set here.
Because I guarantee they didn't plan on the Panthers playing man-to-man.
Hooper with it.
This has been good defense. All these possessions of man-to-man have been good defense.
Conlon, off balance, no. Rebound, Trey Penland.
Swinging back to the trailer.
5 minutes left. Styles wouldn't fall. Rebound, Lawson White. Deep three, air ball. Hooper could not hit. Grant Adams. Griffin Green going to check back into the game, playing with 2 fouls. And also into the game, it's Dawson Green.
Yes. And when you play man-to-man like the Panthers been playing, you get tired. You'll get gassed kind of, fairly fast.
Well, they'll have a mask break here in about 45 seconds. Under 4, we've got a whistle and a traveling violation up top. As Eli Gilbert, he snuck in. I didn't see him. He's also into the ball game. As he shuffled his feet.
And Griffin Green's back into the game with those 2 fouls.
And Bryce Rogers also in. We got a whistle and a foul coming up on Franklin as Conlon headed to the hole. Was he in the act is the question. One official says 2 shots.
Why is he saying? The reason why everyone's moving because that wasn't her call. So
those 2 shots for Braylon Conlon.
There was the other official up top was saying at the baseline.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yes.
I was waiting for the official to officially.
And the whistle was blown when he was making the move from the free throw line. So unless there was continuation.
One more at the charity stripe for Braylon Conlon. Off the mark and a whistle immediately. And it's going against Smoky Mountain. 4th on the Mustangs. And that one is on Lawson White. That'll be his first. Eli Gilbert takes a seat as Skylar Hill checks in for Coach Jay Brooks. Grant Adams brings it up. We'll swing it over to Griffin Green. Green back to Adams into the corner. It's Dawson Green. Gonna dribble up, find Adams. Grant Adams tiptoes that baseline and then lifts the pass. Errant with Skylar Hill out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, and back it goes to Smoky with 4:10 to go here in the second.
Even though there was turnover there, that was actually good offense by the Panthers by how they swung it from side to side, moved the ball, moved their bodies. It's just unfortunate turnover by a drive on the baseline by Grant Adams.
Panthers still have an 18-point advantage, under 4, second quarter. Hunter Cave going to give it up to Hooper. Again, Smoky looks disjointed offensively. Conlon.
Great defense.
It over to White. Feeding underneath, too tough for Hunter Cade.
Great
and
defense.
That'll bring us to our under 4 mask breather timeout. 35-17, 18-point advantage for the Panthers as we head to break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Griffin Green.
And we're back to action as you just missed. Griffin Green with another 3, and Smoky answers it. Ethan Hooper for 3.
With his second 3.
38-20. 18-point advantage for Franklin as Grant Adams has it up top. Swings it over to Hill. He's going to jack, can't hit. Rebound Dawson Green. He goes up. It wouldn't fall.
And that right there, that miss by Hill, that's why the officials usually clear the net off of the rim, because that bounced inside the rim on the net.
The net is a little messed up still on the other end. That'll go for Hunter Cave. I don't think they've noticed it. Hill over to Green. Now Adams up top. Going to find Griffin Green. Off balance shot. Got it. Under 2 minutes left in the second. Hunter Cave to the hole.
Good defense by Skylar Hill.
Rogers with a board. Pushing it up court. Griffin Green thought about a 3. Now he's going to attempt. Wyke with a rebound for Smoky. Minute 40 left, second quarter. Max Buchanan going to find Cave. Over to Hooper. To the hole. Hooper got fouled. Shot wouldn't fall. Ethan Hooper will be at the line for 2. $1:23 left, first half.
And I don't know about you, but I think it got colder in here.
It's getting colder outside.
Oh, my goodness.
And they've kept it at about 45 the whole night. It's dropping below freezing outside. Shot wouldn't fall. Speaking of that, let's check the temperature. What's it dropping to? 46 outside. Can't hit the second. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Trey Penland. Great effort that time by Penland, but he just could not secure it before he went out of bounds. Chad Wilson will take a seat as checking in. It's Dexter Jennings for the first time. Still an 18-point lead for Franklin. Minute 21 to go here. Penland again almost able to save that one. They'll get one eventually. Walliser to trigger for Coach Adam Phillips. White picks it up. Gives it to Walliser. Now going to find Conlon. Back to Walliser. Now Conlon to the hole. That one wouldn't fall. McClure with the rebound. Got to feed up court. Trey Penland. He gets fouled. Was he in the act is the question. And it looks like he was. Two shots at the charity stripe. Foul whistled on Conlon, his first. Smoky's fifth whistled so far in this first half. 63 seconds left as Penland attempts. And hits. They don't really need to run the air conditioner. Just open the windows. It's about the same temperature inside and out. Second shot is up and good. Under 60 seconds. First half of action here at the Panther Den tonight. We've got a whistle, and it's an offensive foul. We're heading the other way. Hunter Cave going to be whistled for his first. Sixth on Smoky. Under 50 left. McClure spins and shoots. Wouldn't fall. Ryan Walliser picks up that loose ball. As Buchanan has it knocked away as he was being fed the ball by Walliser. Smoky will reset.
Let's say 2 points. The clock?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
now
okay.
they're fixing it. Had issues all night. Scorekeeper. Shot blocked. They're going to whistle a foul on Miles McClure.
And the Panthers have come out with a little bit different energy we've seen, throughout the other three games.
Well, I said it was going to be on Miles. They're going to whistle it actually on Keegan Pollock, who's just checked into the game. That'll be his first. He was on the back side of that play. White couldn't hit the second. Kellen Stiles into the front court. It's Pollock. He jacks a three. Walliser with the rebound and a whistle immediately. And that one's going to go against Franklin. 19 seconds left here in the second. This one has slowed to a snail's pace.
Yes.
A bunch of fouls late.
And with all the contact that's been happening, that foul right there made no sense to me.
Seth Krupe will check in, along with Dexter Jennings into the game for interim head coach Jay Brooks. First shot up and good by Ryan Walliser. He'll get one more. And he hits the second. Keegan Pollock with 12 gives it up to McClure. Under 10 left. Pollock on the dribble to the hole. Off the glass. Keegan Pollock. 20-point advantage. 44-24 for the Franklin boys varsity. As we have hit the midpoint stripe in this varsity boys. Got the cheerleaders that are going to perform before we head to a halftime break. are the cheerleaders performing here at the half. 20-point lead for the Franklin Varsity boys at 44-24. We will head to break and be back for the beginning of the third quarter here in just a few moments. Hang with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Hey, Panther fans, George Young here, joined with the head basketball coach of the boys varsity program at Franklin High, Doug Plemons. And Coach, we're finally here at basketball season. It's been a long journey, and COVID and the restrictions that have been in place for a couple of months now really have affected you guys in a number of different ways, hasn't it?
Sure has. Going all the way back to June when we were allowed to start doing some things, it has affected all of our summer workouts. At first it was very limited as to what we could do, the numbers that we could use, and where we had to pull weights outside to be able to lift weights, and just a lot of different things. No camps going on. Kids had to go outside the state to be able to compete on AAU teams. But we persevered all that. I thought the kids kept a great attitude and worked through all that. And now that we're the first team up, kind of in the boys bracket, other than cross country, we're looking at some new challenges. We're trying to work through those. Limited to the number of games we can play, limited to the number of scrimmages. Rescheduling is a nightmare based on the fact of weather or even COVID restrictions. So we're having to work through all that, but we're getting close, and hopefully the season will be safe for us, and we'll be able to play the total number of games that we've been allowed to play, which in our case would be 12 regular season games. We got 10 conference games, 2 non-conference, and then we had a scrimmage, and then the tournament, which will only be top 4 teams this year. That will be at Smoky Mountain High School, and then, of course, hopefully we'll make the playoffs.
And fan restrictions, just like volleyball inside the gym, just 25 fans allowed. That affects your gate, that affects concessions, that affects you guys financially too.
Basically, it takes all of our money away from us. We have no way of, no way of recouping that as far as, like you said, gate receipts. So it's going to, in the long term, it's going to be huge. I think we can probably make it through, some of the part of this year with some limited things, trying to be very frugal in what we're doing with our monies this year. But then next year is where the big, where the big hit will take. So we're trying to do everything we can do this year so that we can get through this year, and then hopefully bank some money to get started on next year.
And this year, getting creative with the ways that you can financially support your program. There is a GoFundMe page now that the Franklin High School Athletic Department has formed, and you can make a donation there. Also, there's a possibility of sponsorships a number of different ways, Coach.
Yes, the GoFundMe page, you would just have to go to the website there at the high school or y'all's website, and those monies would help tremendously to be able to finance our athletic department. One of the things that a lot of people don't understand is that basketball and football revenue, while it does come to basketball and football teams, it also supports all the other teams at Franklin High School financially. So the hit that we're taking financially in this GoFundMe page not only is helping basketball or football, it is also helping all the other sports. So that would be one way. Another way would be to sponsor the Franklin Panther Sports Network broadcasts. If it were not for you guys, there would be a lot of people that wouldn't be able to see our teams play this year. And the things that y'all do with your broadcast, very professional. It's almost like turning on ESPN and watching a game. The quality is so good. And for anyone that enjoys that, or even people out of town, I know y'all have hundreds and thousands of people that watch games during the season. Anybody that enjoys that and appreciates that might consider being a sponsor of those games as y'all broadcast, which would, some of that money would obviously help to pay for, the logistics of being able to broadcast, but also some of that money would come back to us. So we really would appreciate that sponsorship. I think it would go a long way to make sure we can continue to do the things that y'all are doing for our sports programs.
And fans, what Coach is saying is a portion of the sponsorship revenue that us here at Backlot Cinema and FPSN do take in also goes to the high school. So we are sharing that to help the athletic programs in this pandemic year, and hopefully we'll have next year because of that. Well, Coach, as always, thanks for stopping by, and good luck.
Well, I appreciate it.
Hello, I'm Blair King, Vice Principal and Athletic Director for Franklin High School. Panther Nation, we need your help. We have two ways you can help all of our FHS athletic programs. One is to visit our GoFundMe page and make donations to make up for the lost revenue from gates from the limited attendance. The second, you can also buy sponsor ads or commercial space that will air during FPSN broadcasts by contacting Backlot Cinema. This will not only help all of our athletic programs, but also help ensure that we can continue to broadcast events free of charge for the community. Most people don't realize that sports like football and basketball help fund all of our low-revenue sports. Without the funds generated by ticket sales, we have trouble funding things like referees, equipment, and travel. We can't do it without your help. If you're interested in helping our athletic programs, please reach out to us at Franklin High School. The GoFundMe link will be made available on the FHS website and Facebook page. Thank you, Panther Nation, for your support, and we look forward to seeing all of our athletes competing once again.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393. Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, Go Panthers.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back, fans. We took the final few seconds off of that halftime clock. 44-24, a 20-point lead for the Franklin Panthers over the Smoky Mountain Mustangs. And we're talking in the break, and this is the fourth game that the Panthers have played here in 2021. Yes. First two were here at home. We did here on the FPSN family of networks. And then on Monday night, just on YouTube exclusively at Brevard. But this is the team that I think a lot of folks, including myself and you too, Tony, thought that the Panthers would be here in this 2021 campaign. Very fun bunch. Like to penetrate, like to play man-to-man defense, go up and down the floor. That's what we're seeing tonight, and it has really paid dividends. Looks like offensively they're in rhythm.
Yes, and no one's actually pressing, and that's a big thing. Early in the season, because your coach isn't here, and you think you have to do more. And that sometimes that'll get you out of your rhythm. And tonight they seem like they're in a pretty good rhythm, at least in that first half.
We'll see if it continues into the second half as Smoky has it. Buchanan to the hole. Wouldn't fall. McClure skies for that rebound. He's going to bring it up quickly into the corner. It's Wilson for three. Got it! Chad Wilson, just like the way the Panthers began this ball game, nailing a three out of the locker room to make it a 47-24 advantage, their biggest lead of the night. Shot wouldn't fall for Walliser. Panthers push up the court. McClure will be at the line for 2.
And both of those right there. First of all, Miles with a great rebound, great strong rebound, and he was the one that pushed it up to get Chad that 3-point. And when you have the luxury of a big man like Miles that can get the rebound and push it up, everyone needs to understand that and run, and then throw it. And then conversely, on the other end, Chad gets the rebound and throws it to Miles.
Shot good. 48-24. Wallizer will kick it over Cave. Now he's going to find Buchanan. Approaching 7 minutes left, third quarter. Heading out of bounds and trying to fire it off of a Panther. I believe Conlon was successful. He was. Smoky will retain possession with Wallizer underneath his own basket. And it goes. And off the glass, good for Hunter Cave. 48-26. 22-point edge for Franklin.
Nice move.
McClure. Wouldn't fall. Wyke with the board. Wallizer directing traffic. Off to Wyke. Spinning and shooting, it's Hunter Cave. Got his own rebound. Couldn't get the second to fall. McClure feeding up court. Too tough and over the head of Chad Wilson.
That one needed to be more of a direct pass toward Chad.
Conlon gives it up. Buchanan between the legs, still dribble. Find Wallizer. He gets fouled. Chad Wilson will pick it up. He has his arms in the air. But that won't do much, son. They've already whistled. It's going against you. That'll be his third. And the first shot is up and good by Wallizer. 5:56 to go, third quarter. Second shot is up and good. We've got a whistle, and Coach Adam Phillips has called a timeout. He wants to talk it over. We'll take a quick break as well. Back right after this. .56 to go in the third. Coach Adam Phillips wanted to call a timeout there. Strategy, looks like he is changing it up and bringing the press into the backcourt. Green over to Wilson.
Great ball movement.
Penland top of the key, going to be short. Rebound Cave. Now push.
And that was great ball movement. Great transition defense by the Panthers.
Cave shot wouldn't fall. Wyke there to grab the board and the stick back. Griffin Green inside the arc. He looks a lot more confident tonight with his shot.
Yes, he does, and in control.
Wyke's pass going to be knocked away by McClure. Going to feed Green. Over to Chad Wilson off the glass. Nice dish. The
nice
assist.
unselfish play by Griffin Green.
52-30. Panthers. 4:54 to go here in the third. Wallizer working on Wilson. That's a wild shot. It would not fall. Styles with the board off to Wilson.
Ooh.
He's going to travel with it. He came down with it. He shuffled that feet before he was able to lift that pass. Got some subs coming in for Coach Adam Phillips. Jed West is checked in, along with Ethan Hooper. 4:40 left, third quarter. Under 4 will have a timeout for a masked breather.
Nice steal.
Griffin Green.
Good pass.
Wilson.
Great all-around play on that end by Griffin Green, and nice pass by him to Chad Wilson for the finish.
White going to give it up to West. Gets double team. Going to find White again. Work it on McClure. Loose ball picked up by Kellen Stiles. Over to Green. 3. That one wouldn't fall. Rebound, Chad Wilson. Underneath, knocked away.
Good idea by Kellen.
Stiles saw Green. And that's a dead ball under 4, meaning it's our mask breather timeout. 54-30. Franklin is running away with this one. Battle of Cowie Mountain on the hardwood. We'll take a break across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393.
Welcome back. Good shot of the cheerleaders. Socially distant cheerleaders in the stands. Next to the 25 fans allowed inside the gymnasium. They actually have to clear the gym after each game. There's 4 games, and there's a line of folks outside.
Yes.
And I was told there was a line of folks outside waiting for that varsity girls double overtime thriller last Friday to get over with, because it didn't get over until about 8:40.
Oh, yeah, that's
right.
right.
And they had been standing outside in the cold waiting for that game to get over with.
Oof.
So they wouldn't let them in until the game was over. Those are your rules during this pandemic. They disinfect the gym with this little gun. They spray and they let the fans in. Penland can't get the roll. Stiles grabs the rebound. Finds McClure for 3. It's off the mark. Long board picked up by Cabe. White into the front court now. It's Hooper. Jed West working on Green to the hole, off the glass, and good. Jed West, the freshman, and a steal on the inbounds. Shot wouldn't fall for Hooper. Trey Penland now.
Nice move.
Splits 2 defenders and gets the bucket. 56-32. Hunter Cabe working on Penland. A lot of contact. They're going to whistle a foul on Penland. Just the first on Penland. And no shots, as it's going to be Jed West to trigger underneath his own basket. High pass, knocked around, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Kellen Stiles. He almost saved it out of bounds.
Good anticipation by Kellen on that one.
Bradley Stiles checks in. Penland going to take a seat. 2:45 left, third quarter. Franklin has led the entire ball game. Heading the other way, it's an offensive foul on Smoky. Going against Richmond. It'll be his first and the second on Smoky. Kellen Stiles. And again, a whistle away for the basketball. We've got an offensive foul. Seth Krupe going to check in for Chad Wilson. Chad will take a seat. Tanner Garrity brings it up. Over to Cabe in the paint. Wouldn't fall. Battle for it. Oh, whistle. Was it a jump ball?
Yeah, jump ball.
It was a jump ball. Possession to Franklin. Seth Krupe kicks it out. It's Kellen Stiles. Over to McClure. Back to Stiles. Underneath, Bradley Stiles will get bumped by Brett Richmond. Third on Smoky, no shots. It was on the floor. Stiles underneath will trigger here. So we've got subs coming in. Grant Adams, Dawson Green, and Eli Gilbert check in for Coach Jay Brooks. Minute 57 left, and it goes to Eli Gilbert. Finds Krupe. Krupe to the hole.
Nice take.
58-32 now. It's Wilburn with it. And it's knocked away.
Great defense.
Coach Adam Phillips has got some of his bench players in. Minute 35 left in the third. 58-32. Collision at the top of the key, and they're going to whistle an offensive foul on Smoky Mountain. One against Brett Richmond. That'll be his third. Fourth on Smoky.
It looks like they've the officials have tightened it up on at least on the legal screens, because they've called 3 in the past 3 possessions.
Ball knocked away. Kay picks it up. Got to feed Garrity. Knocked away.
Good beat by Grant Adams with the block.
Jed West. No, he's not going to trigger. It's going to be Chris Wilburn to get it in for Coach Phillips. Inbounds pass. Issues. And we've got a whistle and a foul going against the Panthers. Is it going to be Krupe or
Krupe.
Stiles?
Yes, definitely Krupe.
Actually, they're going to whistle it on Dawson Green.
Oh. Okay.
It was away from the ball, obviously. That'll be his first, team's fourth. Under 60 seconds left here in the third. Tiptoeing that baseline. Dangerous pass, secured eventually. Cave had it briefly. Going to find Garrity. Drives in, whistle, and a foul coming up on the Panthers.
Grant Adams.
That'll be his second. Wilburn gets it in to Garrity. 40 seconds left, third quarter. Whistle an illegal screen, moving screen up top on Brett Richmond. That'll be his third. Fourth on Richmond. And the Coleman driver has checked in for him. Richmond will take a seat over there with Coach Adam Phillips. Dawson Green on the dribble. Kicks it into the corner. It's Grant Adams. Over to Krupe. Green to the hole. And a blocking foul got to be whistled on Smoky Mountain. Lawson Weichel will pick it up. 2 shots upcoming for Dawson Green with 18 seconds to remain here in this third quarter. Can't hit the first. Green will get one more. Tip up. Would not fall for Gilbert. And it's out of bounds off of Smoky Mountain. Clemson is now tipping off Boston College. 9 o'clock. Inbounds pass is going to be stolen away. Chris Wilburn. Over goes to Garrity. 7 seconds left. Garrity gets double teamed, kicks it over Wyke. Wyke with 2 seconds left. That'll do it. Gilbert steals at the buzzer. 3 quarters in the books with Franklin on top, 58-32. We'll take a break after we watch the cheerleaders. Cheerleaders serenading us between quarters. Looks like they're going to roll the ball back out, and we'll start the fourth quarter here at the Panther Den. George Young along with Tony Christie just past the top of the hour of 9 o'clock as we begin the fourth quarter in our fourth game of the evening on the Franklin Panther Sports Network, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Go ahead and like our page if you haven't already. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. We would like to push that mark over 1,000 in the next couple of days. We've got a couple games tomorrow for you. Middle school action. It's 8th grade night for Macon Middle School. We'll have that 4:30. Fifth quarter for the girls will begin, and then the boys will follow after the girls action. We'll have that here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live as Macon Middle will host Waynesville. 7:30 left. Fourth quarter commanding lead.
And both teams have started this fourth quarter with their starters in.
Commanding lead for the Panthers, and in traffic, Buchanan will get fouled on the floor. Nope, they're going to say it was in the act. No, that was correct the first time. That's just a 16 foul. Both teams have 6. Buchanan leans in. And they're going to whistle, I believe, over the back on Penland. 7th team foul, so 1-1 coming up for Lawson Wyke.
And this is the only way they'll be able to get back into it. Looks like, that's one of the best ways is to from the free throw line.
He got the first. Second shot will roll in. Griffin Green back in, along with the rest of the starters. Styles in the corner. The Wilson up top, back to Styles. High pass into McClure, and we're heading the other way. Let's say he pushed off. Stops the clock with 7:01 to go in the fourth. Walliser. Pass could not be corralled by Buchanan. Green just going to directs some traffic. Wait for defenders to come out and guard him. Now he heaves it over. Styles open. Count it.
Shot by Kellen Styles. And it's great recognition by the Panthers to understand there was a run and jump on. Half-court run and jump by the Mustangs.
Off balance, Walliser gets the bucket. Penland's pass knocked away. Conlon. Walliser. Work it on Griffin Green. He's going to pick up the foul. Walliser at the line with 5:57 to go here in the fourth. Got some subs coming in after this first free throw for Ryan Walliser. Skylar Hill checked in. Keegan Pollock also into the ball game. And Dexter Jennings is checked in for interim head coach Jay Brooks. Second shot up and good by Walliser.
6 points this half for Walliser.
22-point edge for Franklin. It's been double digits this entire second half. Shot wouldn't fall, and we've got a whistle. And a foul coming up on the rebound. It's going against Smoky. 1-1 for Dexter Jennings. Foul on Max Buchanan, his second. First one up and good for Jennings.
Great shot by Dexter.
A week from Friday, it is senior night here at the Panther Den.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Chad Wade, Signs Express, for the great job he did on all the little posters of all the seniors that are over there.
Yep, they put them up tonight. They've got all the seniors for the girls and the boys teams. Shots wouldn't fall, but there to follow with the board and the stick back. It's Hunter K for Smoky. 62-40. Jennings for three. Got it! Dexter Jennings, quick 5 points.
That's good for Dexter.
Almost a steal. Griffin Green knocked it out of bounds. .508 to go, fourth quarter. 25-point edge for Franklin. Looking to even their mark at 2-2 after dropping the first two ball games here in the 2021 campaign. Shot going to be blocked, but a foul on Skylar Hill. Tenth team foul on Franklin, so double bonus the rest of the way for Smoky. First shot is up and good for Ryan Walliser. He'll get one more. Green and McClure take a seat. Walliser will have one more at the charity stripe. Dawson Green. Feed over to Bryce Rogers, and he's going to step on the baseline. Conlon on the dribble. Another whistle and another foul. It's gotten kind of ugly late here in this fourth quarter. A lot of whistles, a lot of free throw shots. Braylon Conlon, the junior. Foul was on Green, his second. And Conlon will get one more. Pollock, shot blocked. Cabe will pick it up. He got the block shot and the rebound. Off to Walliser. Wild shot wouldn't fall. There to grab the board, and it's Wyke with the putback.
Good pass.
Whistle. The pass goes over to Rogers. Going to be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Rogers and Coach Brooks. They're going to talk it over here with 4:13 to go. They'll go another timeout under 4, mask timeout, so they'll give them a breather.
2 timeouts.
A lot of coaches in college do that.
Yes.
Those media timeouts to give you extra rest, but 65-45, a 20-point advantage for Franklin. This one is pretty much in the books, except for the final score. Commanding lead for the Panthers here late in the fourth quarter. Pretty much been a commanding lead throughout this game. Smoky really has never threatened. Franklin got out to an early lead.
Yes, made
offensive explosion from beyond the arc.
7 3-pointers in the first quarter. So there you go. That's the lead right there. 21 points in the first quarter off of 3-pointers.
It's amazing what early leads and threes specifically can do, especially at the high school level, with that confidence and just we talk about a lot, momentum. Shot wouldn't fall from beyond the arc by Dexter Jennings. Offensive board. Franklin powers up. It's Bryce Rogers who will get fouled.
Good drive and pass by Dawson Green.
Hunter Cabe going to check in for Coach Adam Phillips. Rogers, first shot. Good.
Good shot by Bryce Rogers.
Can't hit the second. Jed West. Back of the iron. Rebound, Cabe. He goes up. He can't get it to go. Another offensive board by Cabe, and he's going to be fouled. He'll be at the line for 2 shots.
And both teams are in the bonus. Smoky's in the double bonus, and Franklin's in the just regular 1-and-1 bonus.
Under 4 mask breather timeout. We'll take one. Hang with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, Go Panthers.
Welcome back. 66-45, commanding lead for the Panthers. Here in the boys' varsity. 3:45 left. Got some shots coming up for Hunter Cabe. Smoky in the double bonus.
Good passing.
Pollock to the hole. Keegan Pollock. 68-47, back to a 21-point lead.
And the Panthers have several assists tonight, and that's good. That's good for because in the previous games there weren't too many. You know, it was a lot of individual stuff. So now this is good.
Unselfish basketball is what you like.
Yes, and some hard defense like this.
Wyke couldn't get it to go from beyond the arc.
Good pass.
Jennings up court. Rogers feeding. Green Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound. Out it goes. Jennings 3. Got a collision as it looked like Wyke went head first into the stands. And he's going to bounce up, but definitely we'll feel that one tomorrow as we could hear that one from up here.
Yeah, good hustle.
Coach Phillips going to get Wyke out of the game. He wanted to stay in there. They're going to check him out. Make sure he is okay. Garrity brings it across that timeline. Closing in on 2.5 left. We've got another whistle and another foul. It's going to be on Keegan Pollock. And 2 shots upcoming for the Mustangs. And it will be Garrity at that charity stripe.
Shot. By the sophomore.
We'll get one more. (68-49). Pollock. Rebound, Jed West. He's harassed by Pollock. Wide open, nice pass. It's Hooper. Ethan Hooper. Through the hands of Grant Adams, but he picks it back up and gets the bucket to go. Jed West to the hole, count it, and one. Minute 52 left, and one for Jed West, 70-53.
Jed West is going to be a good player for Smoky Mountain through the years.
West plays some travel teams that you have faced throughout the past couple of months, and you were raving about his ability.
Yes.
And starting as a freshman on the varsity team.
Yes, because he played last year in the championship game against Franklin in our community travel, and the Smoky Mountain ended up winning. And now he's playing varsity basketball.
That was when he was 8th grade?
Yes.
90 seconds left. Hunter Cabe and a whistle and a timeout called. It'll be a full timeout by Coach Adam Phillips. 70-54. Franklin, the commanding lead with 80 seconds left. We'll take a break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Thanks for watching the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
Well, looking at the radar, looks like it's starting to snow in the upper elevations, and luckily this game's about over, so Smoky can get back over Cowley Mountain, back safely.
Yes.
Glad we were able to get this game in. Can't afford any more cancellations.
Yeah, with a limited schedule, a cancellation, and that's kind of devastating, especially if a team that's in contention.
Chris Wilburn will get the bucket, and we've got another whistle and another timeout called by Coach Adam Phillips. It's going to be a full one. 65 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 70-56. We'll keep it here.
And
I'll run through the schedule after you.
Yeah, and you know how some people don't like that timeout right there, but you have to remember this is the 4th game, so the coaches are still coaching. They're still teaching their players, what they what they need to do, because even though this is a truncated season, they're still coaching and teaching.
Absolutely. Just one game.
Yes.
You've got 6 left.
Yes, exactly.
And then the tournament if you make it. And it goes to Keegan Pollock. Panthers hit the road on Saturday. Another foul on Smoky this time. Hit the road Saturday to Hendersonville to take on the Bearcats at East Henderson High School. That game will not be on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. It'll be on pay-per-view streaming television, the NFHS network. Next week, in fact, a week from tonight, back here at home against the Brevard Blue Devils. Usual start times, except for no JV girls, so we'll start a little bit earlier than normal, most likely, as it's going to be the JV boys that start the fray at 5 o'clock next Wednesday. And then next Friday, back here at home for senior night against the East Henderson Eagles. Up court, Eli Gilbert off the glass. Tomorrow got some middle school basketball action. 8th grade night against Waynesville. 4:30 is when the girls will get underway. We'll have it here, YouTube Live and Facebook Live. And a reminder, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Throw a couple of bucks in the GoFundMe page for Franklin High School. Dawson Green off the glass and good. And that may do it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook if you haven't already. Our Facebook page of the Franklin Panther Sports Network. At the buzzer, it will not fall for Tanner Garrity, and that is going to do it. Final here tonight in the Varsity Boys, 74-56. Commanding victory.
Yes.
One I think that these fellas needed.
They needed, yes, they really needed that. And tonight was they seemed more together tonight. And when I say together, I mean like calm down, because before in the other games they seemed frantic, and they seemed more calm and more together. So it was a great victory by the Panthers.
Now 2-2 here in the season, and look forward to a road trip on Saturday. The Smoky Mountain Mustangs also are 2-2 after they fall tonight to the Panthers. All right, my thanks to a ton of folks. A lot of folks ran cameras for us. Clinton Taylor, executive producer. Also Dylan Garcia, Josh Brooks, Matt Bradley providing commentary during the junior varsity games. For Tony Christie, I'm George Young. Till next time, so long, everybody.
Scene 12, take 1.
Welcome. All of us here at Drake Software are so happy that you're here with us today.
The Drake Software Education Team is hard at work preparing for the 2019 update schools.
Welcome to Tax and Subjects Podcast. I'm Ryan Norton.
Hey, and welcome to Taxes and Tacos. My name is Paul.
And I'm Sue.
Call me today so we can make you part of the Drake family. Real people, real solutions, Drake Software.
Choose FrontWorks to save time, staff, and you this tax season.
Franklin sits in Macon County. Within Macon County, we have the Nantahala National Forest, which is roughly 500,000 acres of a pristine environment for you to get out and play.
We are Highlands Aerial Park, and we love Macon County.
There's plenty to do and memories to be made in our little mountain town. We hope you enjoy your stay in Franklin with your pup.
So we're ready to go. All right. Well, hello. Oh, goodness, I'm already off to a bad start.
Sticking this landing? Not so simple.
Allie Roots Jr. Bathing 2 check and on the soft floor.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panthers football.
Yeah!
Pass complete.